throw your arm back, make a catch. Obviously, it's crazy. It's actually insane, probably greatest catch ever. At that time, did you realize how crazy of a catch that was? Or was it just like I made a catch, like, I'm him.
Yeah.
Like, because, arguably that is, we were talking about it earlier, could be, that's for sure top 5 greatest.
Good catch.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's probably a top, but just in general, just one of the greatest plays of all time. Yeah. Did you know I feel like the aftermath, I mean, even me, I don't know how much I'm not that much younger than you, but if you want to catch something, you're like, oh, OBJ, it was, what, it was an iconic moment. Talk to me about, did you know that? And then just I feel like it blew up for a very long time.
I know for a fact at the time I didn't know the magnitude of the moment. But I think that's what life is. And especially that's around the time that, going viral was like a thing or whatever it was. And I definitely didn't know the magnitude. But for me, the year before, I was a junior. We were playing Auburn in the rain. It was a pass down the right sideline, and I tried to do the same thing. And I remember posting on Instagram of me dropping it, being like, next time it's mine. Literally, the same way the ball came out, the same spin. Like, I've seen this, Jarvis Landry, Tyrann Mathieu. We were, our freshman year in the Georgia Dome, catching punts, about to play Georgia for the SEC championship. Back there catching punts like this. We're both doing it. Jarvis is left-handed, so the way that it spins is different, but he has some of the best hands I've ever seen in my entire life. Actually, as a matter of fact, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be the player that I am. I wouldn't, all the one-hand catches, like, it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Jarvis Landry. Like, he took me from wanting to be good to understanding what it takes to be great, even the mindset thing. And I just remember, I did this a million times. I had seen this ball a million times. If my eyes were closed, I could probably do it again. And I just remember, we're about to run out and up. Coach calls a timeout. He about to change the play. I'm begging him, Coach, no, please. Like, I'm just thinking I'm gonna run out and up and score. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's time for a touchdown, not that.
It was touchdown.
Coach, please. Eli and him, don't rush the double move. All I heard was rush the double move. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Your mind, like, now you're like, I'm hearing this, that, I'm ready to go. Rush the double move. He's trying to close the sideline. And I just remember, understanding, like, body leverage and not physics, but in a sense, like, if he's leaning on me, that means...
I feel like you kind of OP'd him a little bit.
All I did was this. I'm leaning on him, he's leaning on me. I just moved the chair that way. In basketball, somebody's doing this to you, doing this, and you go like that and back out the way, they might fall. Like, that's all. I guess. That's all that happened. And then going up, grabbing it, and standing up, like... what's the movie, Gladiator, where he's like, are you not entertained?
It was definitely that.
That I felt, because, like, for me, I had been prepared for that moment. And I think the reason as to why, I'm not really up for the debate. I think as far as actual skill to make that catch, like, we're talking about something completely different. It's not like somebody who's made one-hand catch. Like, this is like, you know what I mean? You can go back to my college tape with Jarvis in practice, and we've done some crazy. So, like, I also think that everything is about moments. Like, life is about the moments. And Sunday Night Football, Giants, Cowboys, everyone's watching. Like, you can't, this isn't a, 1 o'clock, non-primetime game in the day. Like, this is under the lights, the biggest stage. And, people always like to be like, oh, it was one catch. I'm like, bro, that was touchdown like 8 of the year. Like, it wasn't like it was my first touchdown or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's about moments. I think, not to be like it's like lightning striking, but it just was something that happened, and I could go a lot of places in the world, and people who don't know football know who I am because of that.
That's what happened that literally just happened to me in London.
Yeah.
Dude was sitting right in front of me. He's like, yeah, man, you played the Ravens? Oh, nice. I don't know much about NFL, but, Odell Beckham, that one-hand catch. I was like, yeah, we're playing in London. Yeah. The Ravens, he's on that team. Yeah. So, yeah.
So, all right, so you have that moment.
Yeah.
Pause. You actually inspired him to go to a football field, try football for one day. So,
what?
And he failed?
Oh, he never played again. It was
but,
he said he saw that catch, went to the field. And this is actually an older man at the time, but he inspired him. So I'm sure you hear that a lot.
Wow.
It seems pretty cool.
So that's your starting moment, but it continued. Like, it took off from there. What was the first thing that happened that you were like, in a different level. Marlon talks about levels all the time.
Yeah.
Like there's fame and then there's fame.
Yeah, we talk about the listers.
Yeah.
You know, you got the A list.
Yeah.
You know, the B list, C, D, E. F.
What list do you put yourself on?
Someone
What list do you put in?
Quavo's something. She did something for Quavo. She used to do something for Quavo. And she was like, you know, she gave me the best way to figure out what scale, what letter you're on, alphabet. So she's basically saying if you go to the airport, how many airports do you get recognized?
Okay.
And that's the best way to gauge. And so when I'm in Baltimore, you know, get recognized. I'm in Alabama, you know, where I'm from, get recognized. That's kind of about it.
That's
I equated
Not
that.
even like LA, New York, big airports?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
So what's that put you at?
You know, I put it at A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm like a G-ish.
Okay.
Like I'm at like there's some people that's just not.
Yeah, they don't get recognized at an airport.
Yeah, you know
they
what I'm
gotta
saying.
wait
So
in line.
I feel like there's a big.
I think the glasses and the hat look might throw them off.
Yeah.
I do
that's
go
true.
glasses and I don't like
Like you
to,
kind of got signature hair. Like you got to just.
Yeah,
let
see,
it
when I
out.
had the fro though, I was a little. I might have been, you know, one letter up, but I'm cool with that.